Did you know, for example, 40% of Britons have trouble getting to sleep? Not my girlfriend. She can fall asleep at the drop of a trouser. 20% of British OAPs are unhappy. We don't know about the other 80% because no one's visited in a while. And according to scientists, ironing burns 157 calories an hour. But that can't be true. Otherwise, why is your mum so fat? Let's have a look and see whether the end of football is up there.
The end of football!
Yes, it's the end of the football season. Winning a place in the Premier League was worth £170 million to Huddersfield. For that kind of money, they could just knock it down and start again.
You can't say that!
I just did.
Damn it!
Well, let's have a look and see if it's up there.
Hey.
Yes, of course. It's the NHS hacking. The NHS has been hit by a cyber attack. It's even affected our family. We had to say, sorry, Nan, the nurses can't get on Facebook, so we've had to turn off your life support. OK, well, let's have a look and see if JK Rowling is up there. Yes, it's JK Rowling. JK Rowling was once unemployed and living on state benefits, but now she's richer than the Queen, who, ironically, is unemployed and living on state benefits. Did you know, for example, 70% of British men say they wear their watch as a status symbol? I know I do, and my status is tiny cock o'clock. 40% of young adults don't know how to change a nappy. It's easy. You just have to pull the legs through, fold the flaps over, secure them, and at no point look your nana in the eyes. And 12% of British women would prefer their man to be good at DIY rather than sex. I like to combine the two. Drill hole A against the wall until flush, then screw until nuts tighten. OK, well, let's have a look and see if the general election is up there. Yes, the general election campaign. The Tories have pledged to cut migration, presumably by making the country so shit no one wants to come here. I know he's got his critics, but I think Corbyn is the man for the job, as long as that job is running an organic hummus stall at an artisanal food fair. Corbyn is soft on defence, soft on law and order, and hard on Diane Abbott. Well, let's have a look and see if spa breaks are up there. Yeah, I think surprising. Spa breaks. It can be a bit embarrassing having certain beauty treatments, but it's nothing like as embarrassing as walking around with an unbleached anus.
Who's bleaching anuses?
Who's bleaching anuses?
Yeah.
He's called Javier. And he's very thorough.
I'd be so worried if I was undressing you and I saw how black your hair was and then how Rob Beckett coloured your
Well, it's been waxed as well, so there's...
Why are you bleaching it if it's been waxed?
It's not the hair, it's the hole.
What colour?
You bleached it, that's what it is! You bleached the hole!
Sorry, you thought they were bleaching anus hair?
But, like, when you say bleaching, to change the colour or, like, sticking toilet duck up and to, like, clear it out?
To change the colour.
What colour did you get it bleached?
Same
as that, you don't go for, like, the colour
I said I'll have a Beckett. OK, let's see if it's up there. Yes, of course. Women think 27 is the perfect age to have a baby, whilst men think it's sometime in the next couple of... Is that the time? Do you want anything from the kitchen? So those were the top things people want to do before they die, but others include running a marathon. The average marathon runner spends 4 hours, 30 minutes at work the following Monday telling everyone they ran a marathon. And falling in love. Sometimes it's difficult to tell if it was love or just sex. Well, if it was a wild, passionate moment that will live fondly in your memory forever, it was sex. If you spent the next 10 years together until you were repulsed by the sound of each other's breathing, that's love. On average, it takes 12 weeks after starting to exercise to see measurable changes to your body. And that's according to the box my penis pump came in. Another couple of weeks. 20% of mothers return to work earlier than expected. Well, to be fair, babies are annoying. And 75% of Brits have tried to give up sugar. My girlfriend can't give up her sugar. Not when her sugar looks this good, baby. OK, let's see if exams are up there. Yes, it's exams. I'll never forget my first exam. It was inconclusive, but in the end, they went with male. Let's have a look and see if Trump's up there. Yes, it's Donald Trump. It was Donald Trump's 71st birthday last week, so if you're watching, Melania, hang on in there, love. It's only a matter of time. Did you know, for example, 50% of people say they feel they're not living life to the full? Come on, how can you say that? You're sitting on your own, watching E4 in your pants, eating a yogurt. It's pretty full on. Tinder has 10 million active daily users. Oh, yeah, it's got users, all right. You could have called me, Carlos. And 64% of teenagers think they have it harder than their parents. Well, I'd like to say to those teenagers, they're wrong. No one has ever had it harder than your mum. I can tell you that hip-hop is not one of the top things America has given the world, but I often listen to hip-hop in the car. I do quite a lot of driving because of my job and also because I got hoes in different area codes. Well, let's have a look and see if the French election is up there. Yeah. Yes, Emmanuel Macron is the new president of France. People are making a big deal of the fact that Macron's wife is 24 years older than him, and yet nobody's bothered that Melania Trump is sleeping with a man 24 years older than her. Apart from Melania Trump, she's really bothered about it. So those were the nation's most popular talking points, but in other news, Harry Potter star Emma Watson has won a gender-neutral award for her role in Beauty and the Beast. If you don't know what a gender-neutral award is, basically, it doesn't matter whether you've got a wand or a chamber of secrets. Did you know, for example, 22% of British people that have found something unwanted in their food chose not to complain? I found something disgusting in a box of chicken nuggets once. 6 chicken nuggets. 30% of British men would ditch their partner for a friend. I admit, I would. I'd say to my girl, sorry, babe, but you know with me, it's bros before hoes, and tonight, baby girl, it's chess club. I'll be back by 8:30. And pet owners that sleep with their pets are susceptible to a variety of animal diseases. Not me, I always wear a condom. Right, let's have a look and see if the Queen is up there. Yes, it's the Queen. According to Buckingham Palace, the royal family costs each of us 61 pence per person per year. But they have made some cutbacks. Diana, Margaret and the Queen Mum have all been laid off. Should we have a look and see if Obama is up there? Yes, it's Barack Obama. As an African-American, Barack Obama is the only US president who ever needed a bulletproof car to protect him from his own police escort. Let's have a look and see if the aftermath of the election is up there. Yes, it's the aftermath of the election. The great news is, without a Tory majority, I won't have to pay the dementia tax. And the other great news is, I won't have to pay the dementia tax. Did you know, for example, Candy Crush is the most downloaded game on smartphones, and that's because Tinder is not technically a game. Although I am a player. In the past 2 years, 25% of UK adults have bought plus-size clothing. If you don't know what plus-size clothing is, it comes in XL, XXL, and fucking hell. And 25% of Brits employ a cleaner. I once had sex with my cleaner. I bloody love that Henry the Hoover. OK, well, let's have a look and see if fast food is up there. Yes, it's fast food. Chicken nuggets come in 4 distinct shapes: the bell, the ball, the boot and the bone, which is coincidentally also the list of ingredients. Well, let's see if Ed Sheeran is up there. Yes, second. Yes, it's Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran is an award-winning singer, songwriter and national treasure. Is there anything he can't do? Yes, open a fridge without getting sunburnt. For example, in 2016, identity theft rose by 57% in the UK. I guarantee I'll never fall victim to identity theft, or my name's not Susan McManus. 27% of Welsh people have fallen out with their partner over something they did in a dream. It must be difficult for Welsh people. You start off by counting sheep and then one thing leads to another. And the number of vegans in the UK has risen by 300% in the past 10 years. I had no idea there were so many vegans. After all, it's not like they go on about it all the fucking time. Well, I can tell you 64% of our studio audience do not think they're a good dancer. You get the point. When it comes to dancing, you can't beat a bit of ballroom, which is why whenever I'm dancing, I always wear something comfy. Yes, the top cause of family arguments is people being messy. I often come home and find my girlfriend's left things lying around. Shoes in the lounge, trousers in the hallway, boxer shorts on the landing, and a man's shirt on the bedroom floor. She's so bloody messy. Did you know, for example, 10% of British people can't swim, although if there's a free bar in the pool at their all-inclusive hotel in Magaluf, they will give it a go. 30% of British people walk to work, and that 30% is their legs. And the sun is over 300,000 times larger than Earth. To put that into perspective, if you imagine the Earth is the size of you, then the sun would be the size of your mum. OK, let's have a look and see if beach holidays are up there. Of course, #1, beach holidays. I love the British seaside. Nothing in the world can beat standing in the rain with the pungent smell of raw sewage in the air, watching a seagull slowly choke to death on a used condom. OK, let's see if Hollywood movies are up there. Yes, Hollywood movies! Hollywood's a dream factory where anyone can be whatever they want to be, with the one exception of openly gay leading men. Did you know, for example, 30% of British men avoid changing their hairstyle? I haven't avoided changing my hairstyle, but until Lego make a different one, I'm stuck with this. British shoppers spend almost £55 billion a year on the high street, and that's 55 billion and 5p if they forget to bring their own carrier bag. And the most popular time for people to have sex is 10:24 on a Saturday night. It certainly is for my girlfriend, because that's when I'm on stage. OK, let's take a look and see if the heatwave is up there. Yes, it's Britain's heatwave. Old people are being told to stay indoors during the heatwave, and that's because they don't look good in bikinis. Let's have a look and see if Trump is up there. Yes, it's Donald Trump firing the head of the FBI. This is the most shocking thing Trump has done since, well, lunchtime. Hello, I'm Jimmy Carr, and I don't want to impose on your day. I know you just watched a clip of me. You probably had enough of me already. But if you could like and subscribe, that would help me in some way, which I don't fully understand. I think basically if you like and subscribe, then down the line, I have a more comfortable retirement. I don't know.